Hello everyone, I thought I'd do a quick video of a friend's car that they dropped off for some service work. I do a fair bit of service work on Corvairs because I seem to be into them. This one in particular is a 63. It's a Monza, and I'm going to walk around it and tell you a few things about it. And hopefully you enjoy, and if you do, please share and like and subscribe. This is one of my favorite cars in our little car club, and I really like it, and the owner really likes it, and I hope you guys like it. Thanks for watching. So this is a 63 Monza. The differences with the 63, now Corvairs they made from 60 to 69, and 60 to 64 are the same. 60s are a little different. But 61 to 64 are pretty much identical, other than some trim and some few features. The 63 in particular has the narrow grill bar that you see that's underneath the trunk latch. 62 would have had two separate, I call them mustache bars, and the 64 had a more full bar. This car was originally, I believe, Palomar red, and the current owner painted it this beautiful root beer type color, and decided to do the white top. Now I stole that idea and did the white top on my wagon as well. It's a really nice touch. These are vintage Western wheels. They're wire baskets and a steel wheel. They're actually really nice. They're set off the car nicely. They're a little bit of a bear to take apart and clean, but Sharon that owns this car does a really nice job looking after it. So it's a Monza 900 they call it. The 700 would have been the middle model, 500 would have been the base model, 900 is the top model, apart from the Spider. They did do a Spider model which had a turbo for 62 to 64. This car originally had 145 cubic inch 84 horsepower engine. A few years ago it had low compression, so we did upgraded 164 cubic inch late model engine, which is 110 horsepower. It's a 2-speed powerglide automatic. This car is I believe it was started off as a Florida car. It's very good condition, very solid. And the paintwork is gorgeous. I'm going to attempt to try and catch the color. It's like a root beer metallic. It does vaguely resemble the Palomar red original color, but it's just a really nice take on it. I really like it. I think that it was a good choice. She's had re-chrome bumpers. It has dual exhaust on it. I believe that she just did the interior door cards. So you can see I've got to do an oil change and a little bit of service work. She did the door cards. She doesn't have the emblems on them yet, the little buttons like on the back. It's a non-padded dash, metal dash car, which is interesting. Now 64 it changed and they had a map pocket in the door, but this was back when GM would do a different interior pattern and a different trim package for every year of manufacture, which is quite different. The rocker trim is specific to a 63. Just the grooves are different. As I said, it's a Monza 900. This one happens to have bumper guards, front and rear. I'll show you the engine. Okay, this is the upgraded engine that we put in. This is a late model engine. It's 65 to 69. I believe this is a 65 engine. It is a 110 horsepower. It is an RD block signification. Dave Benny, another local club member, I did another video on his stuff a little while ago. He built the engine for this a few years ago. When I installed it, I did replaced all the wiring, did the internally regulated alternator upgrade, installed a Crane XR700 electronic ignition. It has the nice chrome breather that Sharon did. We did the perimeter seal with all the staples. All the shrouds were all cleaned up and painted. It's just a good working 110 horsepower, horizontally opposed, flat 6-cylinder, air-cooled engine. It's just here for its yearly oil change and check over, and I'm going to do the speedometer cable because it doesn't seem to be working, and typical Corvair problems. It's got some issues with the turn signals and grounds I'm going to have to look at. Not a big deal. There's the body tag. It's just this interesting chrome surround that goes around the engine bay that I've never really seen before. I'm not sure if that was like a J.C. Whitney thing or a thing from back in the day. It has late model carbs on it. It's a full late model powertrain or late model engine in an early car. So sitting at the helm here, this car, as I mentioned before, is an automatic with a 2-speed powerglide. The powerglide shifter is right here. There is no park. It is neutral in the middle, and it has a reverse and a D and an L. Drive, low, drive, neutral, reverse. The handbrake is over here on the left. It's a pistol grip kind of deal. That is your park brake. You'll notice the dash pattern is different than other late model Corvairs. As I mentioned before, this was when Chevrolet would do a different pattern for the interior or a different trim package for every model year. So the 62 is different than the 63, and the 63 is different than the 64. This is quite a bit different than the 62 pattern. With this one has the straight lines. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just a short little walk around of this nice little 63 Monza coupe, Corvair Monza coupe. I really like this car, and I hope you guys like it as well. It's a very tastefully upgraded Corvair. That's really, really nice driver. Hope you enjoy. I gotta get working on it. Thanks for watching.